Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading, we're taking a look at your June 2026 predictions. And to do that, you can pick one of those four piles, which I'll zoom you in so that you can see your cards as well as your crystals in just a moment. But I do want to say that if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, or if you prefer for spirit to pick your pile, these are all options, and you will find the timestamp for these down in the description box and in the pinned comment. Otherwise, let me zoom you in so that you can see your piles clearly. There we go. As you can see, there is the Six of Cups on top of each pile. And let me introduce each crystal to you. So for pile number one, your crystal is the beautiful blue agate. For pile number two, your crystal is the beautiful carnelian. For pile number three, your crystal is the beautiful green jasper. And for pile number four, your crystal is the beautiful amazonite. So take a look at which one of these four piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the messages that you're meant to hear in today's reading. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box as well as the pinned comment, which will take you straight to your readings. All right. If you prefer to pick your piles, my apologies, using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And in a moment, I will be drawing out 3 signs for each pile. All right. Let's get straight into it. So 1, 2, and 3. These will be the signs for pile number 1. 1, 2, and 3. I still have one in my hand. I think I only need 2. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm so curious. What is the sign that I've been holding this whole time? Sagittarius. Okay. And these will be the signs for pile number 4. Okay. So let's see what we have for each pile. Pile number 1, the signs are Scorpio, Capricorn, as well as Pisces. For pile number 2, the signs are Leo, Taurus, as well as Aquarius. Pile number 3, the signs are Libra, Aries, as well as Sagittarius. And for pile number 4, the signs are Virgo, Cancer, as well as Gemini. So these are the signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile using any other placement in your chart, please feel free to do that. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box as well as the pinned comment, which will take you straight to your readings. All right. If you prefer for spirit to pick your pile, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And as you can see, what I like to do in this section is assign a different tarot card to each pile. And so the Magician will be presenting pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, the Empress pile number 3, and the Emperor pile number 4. And what I like to do is shuffle the cards around until one of them grabs my attention. And that's usually through a mistake. There we go. There, like I was supposed to pull this card instead of this one, but I ended up pulling this one. And this way I know that it is your chosen pile by spirit. And so for today's reading, your chosen pile is pile number 1. Okay, so these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile in today's reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed them and that they brought you the clarity that you need to find your pile. Once you're ready, you know the drill. You'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your June 2026 predictions, and these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, as always, you'll find that I list them below in the description box for you guys. Okay, so as you can see on the far right, there's an empty chart, a chart of astrological houses in which I'll be casting some runes on in a moment to get a more, I feel this one, accurate and detailed reading of your month. Okay, so very quickly before we begin, let me introduce your pile to you. Oh, thanks. Your crystal is the beautiful blue agate, and if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case the signs for this pile are Scorpio, Capricorn, as well as Pisces. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and cast our runes for this month and ask, what can pile number one expect in their month of June 2026, please? 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Okay, so let's take these out and see what runes you have for this month. Right, so for the 10th house, you've got the Ansu's rune. For the 9th house, you've got the Dagaz rune. Okay, 12th house, you've got the Yera rune. And between the 3rd and the 4th house is the Wunyu rune. And on the 5th house, you've got the Raido rune. It was touching a little bit the 4th house. I'll keep that in mind, but it was mainly in the 5th house. Okay, so that is the plan, I guess, or the energy for this month. Let's take a look at your oracle cards before we expand your reading using your tarot cards. All right, so you've got Army, obviously. That's the first card that popped open. You've got the Army. Some of the keywords here are boot camp, realpolitik, duty, battlefield, invasion, and so on. Courage. All right. You've got the Enneagram, immobilism. Right. It's under the category of blockage. And the keywords are lack of assertiveness, too consensual, passivity, stagnation, no positioning, refusal of conflict. How interesting. One card says army, the other says refusal of conflict. That definitely gives perspective to immobilism here. Okay, let's see what it's trying to say. Yeah, you're definitely acting from your highest, what should I call it? From your highest place this month, definitely, with the Yera rune in the 12th house, which shows that you're really gonna get the rewards for taking the high ground, maybe. We'll see. So, yeah, we'll see what this is trying to show. The moral high ground, perhaps, of something, for something. So, you've got Uranus or Uranus with the keyword breakthrough. Interesting. So you've got change, the odds here. Taking no action but seeing a breakthrough or a massive change. Originality, awakening, Aquarius, shocking, revolutionary, innovation, sudden events, epiphanies, unconditional as well. Sorry, my apologies. Unconventional as well as unusual, of course, with Uranus. Okay. So you've got Mercury in Pisces with inspiration. All right. That takes us to our tarot cards. What are your tarot cards showing this month? My dear pile number one, what's about to happen for you? What can you expect? What are the energies at play in your month of June 2026? 6 6. Maybe 6th of June 2026. Maybe there's something there. All right, so yeah, you've got 3 6s. 666. Maybe you want to look out for that date because I just remembered that date. 666. So look out for that date in your month, file number one. Right, so you've got the 8 of Swords, right? Someone's trying to trick you or entrap you. This is Baba Yaga. So yeah, let's see what this is trying to show. You've got, yeah, it's the entrapment here. You've got the Hanged Man, but we've got a divine, powerful creature entrapped here. So you don't know what to expect, how they're going to break out of it. You've got the Death card. This massive breakthrough, massive transformation is definitely in the cards this month. Okay. And last but not least, you've got the 5 of Cups. You're dropping something. Okay. Oh, thanks. It seems we have one more card. Let's place it here. I won't open it now, but let's try to figure out what the energies are at play here. So the Wunyu rune, it's a very favorable rune. It's the rune of bliss. It's the rune of peace, success, joy, depends on the context. But yeah, very favorable rune. It's falling between the 3rd house and the 4th house. So it looks to me like perhaps there's something around communication, some form of communication or maybe planning, leading to stability, leading to success, leading to joy and stability, safety at home or stability and safety where you are. Strategic, maybe this is strategic moves with Mercury, planning, anything like that. I see a new creative beginning, a new fun beginning. It's very apparent with the breakthrough and the transformation here. And speaking of transformation, I mean, one thing I can promise you seems like is surrounding the energy of your month is the energy of transformation. A massive transformation is happening because you've got the Dagas rune and it is the rune of transformation, something coming into balance. It is falling in the 9th house, which again shows me the idea. Look at how they're placed. It's showing the idea that we've seen here, something about planning, exploring things with the 9th house, some thinking outside of the box, coming out of your comfort zone, perhaps planning something, exploration, communication is definitely leading to a massive transformation this month. It looks like when it comes to your work, your career, or your goals as well with the Wunyu rune, you're talking to a big boss or something. You're talking to your manager. Maybe you're talking to a big competitor in the market. I don't know, a politician. I don't know what this is. But the reason I say that is because the Ansu's rune is associated with Odin, with God, also communication, by the way. So having it fall in the 10th house, I see that there is going to be some form of powerful communication happening this month between you and a leader, some form of leader, in my opinion, or it could be you making a prayer to the universe, to God, what you believe in, and you're gonna be seeing it materialize in your career and in your work this month. That's definitely in the cards. So something along these lines. Right, now that we have the overall idea, the overarching energy of your reading, let's now get into the details. So it looks to me like you're going through a conflict, it seems, with army. Conflict, maybe you're at a war with someone, maybe this is for some of you a case, a trial, but I do see that you're fighting someone this month. I don't know, maybe this is not something that's about to happen. Perhaps this is something that is already happening. So whether this happened or not is not the point. Um, I see that you're realizing or noticing right away that this person is luring you into war, because if they lure you into their place, they win. They get to entrap you. If they are not able to lure you in a specific place, then they can't entrap you. And so you're realizing this month. You are thinking, I'm going to do the opposite with the hangman. I'm going to withhold with the hangman. I'm going to withhold actually responding to this, because if I do, then they win this war. Let them win the battle in favor of me winning the war. Something along these lines, metaphorically speaking, of course. So this month, you're taking the high road. It's going to pay off. You're doing the right thing. You're realizing that this person is trying to drag you into a particular war. So, who is this person that we're looking at in your reading here? Who is this person that we're looking at here? For pile number 1, please. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is moving from some form of tumultuous waters to calmer waters. So for a lot of you, this could indeed be someone in your life who you have a tumultuous relationship with. Yeah, so this answers the question of whether this is someone in your life, a conflict that's going on in your life already or not. This is, in fact, something that's happening in your life. 6 of Swords suggests traveling, so maybe this is a person from another country, another city, another company, something like that. They don't come from where you are, something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Any other clues, please? Page of Pentacles. They could be a student. They could be. It seems like they are new to something, or young soul energy. Maybe you're the goat here. Like you have more experience. Maybe you're the one who has more experience in this situation. You're the wiser one in this situation. Um, Maybe this is talking about ranking at work. If this is your work, then with the pages there, they have a smaller position. Is that what it's called? Yeah, in the hierarchy. Maybe this is, for some of you, it may not be that serious. Maybe this is your child with the Page of Pentacles who's learning to throw a tantrum, and you're learning to stay calm. And perhaps this is the beginning where a massive transformation happens between the two of you, where your child learns to follow your lead, to trust you, to believe you, to adjust their behavior. So, yeah, in all cases, it looks like they have less power than you, less understanding than you, less wisdom than you, something along these lines. They come from another place for the most part, or that this is something that's been going on for a while. Okay, so that's what I see here when it comes to this war. I see that you're taking the moral high ground, and it's definitely going to be paying off. We can see that for sure. Right, so we have this part covered. That's what the 12th house here is talking about. Now, we're seeing the energy of a massive breakthrough, transformation, and I'm seeing that it has to do with the Dagas ruin in the 9th house. So perhaps this card can help us understand what is this transformation that we're looking at here in the month of June for you. What area is that? Right, Knight of Swords. So it's an area that is bringing you a lot of stress, fears, anxiety, worries. I feel like um, you don't sleep at night, maybe worrying about something. It doesn't have to be that specific, not being able to sleep at night, but I do definitely see you being very worried about something. And this is the Japanese nocturnal spirit. He's there to guard and protect those who are going through nightmares or evil spirits. So I am seeing something along the lines of you're absolutely protected by whatever it is that you're fearing or the things that you are fearing. And I'm seeing a massive breakthrough or a massive transformation this month. In this particular area, it seems like you're being inspired by something. Maybe the ninth house is learning. So it looks like you're going to be learning, gaining a lot of perspective or information regarding this situation this month, and you're being inspired to take action. And it does look to me like you are going to be taking these actions through maybe discipline, staying at it with the hanged man, doing things in a different way. Yeah, this is the ninth house after all. It's the house of discoveries and having an open mind. Hanged man is a different perspective. So I'm seeing that you're changing your perspective a little bit. You're changing maybe your mind, your outlook with regards to these fears. You're learning how to deal with them, and you're being inspired by something. And it looks to me like you're be making a huge shot, making a massive breakthrough this month with regards to these fears. So let's see how this is happening. So, what sort of massive shot actions are you going to be taking, my dear pile number one? What massive, oh, this one as well. These are two. What massive breakthroughs are you going to be taking this month? The Fool card. Definitely a new way of doing something. Your interest is shifting from something to something else. Not that the other perspective isn't near and dear to you, but you're starting to see something that you prefer. And it may initially feel like betrayal, only to understand that you don't have to have one thing, you can have both. And of course, not talking about relationships here. At least from my point of view, you do you, obviously. But I'm talking about this thing that you're worried about. It seems like you're discovering that have you can have two ways of doing something. You can have your cake and eat it too, or you can believe in a concept but also open up your mind to another. For example, a quick example that just hit my mind of believing in a concept and being looking at something else is how some things that people approach in a dogmatic way, like spirituality, religion, your beliefs, anything like that, sometimes prevents people from exploring with an open mind other ideas because they believe they would betray their religion or their spiritual beliefs or political party or anything like that if they look at other things. But I think you're realizing, if following that example, that you can have your beliefs but have an open mind to look at other things. You don't have to believe instantly in these other things, but you can listen to them. You can think about them, um, if anything, it might either show you where you were right, but also show you where you might have been wrong when it comes to your own thinking process. So that's what I mean. It looks like you're really exploring ideas here this month. You're looking at a fresh perspective. You're like, hey, I don't have to lose one thing in favor of another. I can stick to what I believe in, but also do something else. What is this something else that you're doing here? Eight of Pentacles, mastery. You're looking at expert advice. You're looking at information, like research paper, for example, with the Eight of Pentacles, research paper, experts, listening to other experts, other points of views. You're doing something much elevated with the Eight of Pentacles here when it comes to this situation. You're like, I've been doing this way. I think I'm gonna excuse me, elevate the way I'm doing this. Okay, we have three more cards to give us more perspective and understanding regarding how you're approaching your fears this month. So, Knight of Cups, World card, and Seven of Cups. Yeah, I did foresee you dropping something. I didn't say it because I was like thinking maybe this is talking about something else, but no, these are connected. And it looks like you're dropping something. Not what you believe in, not what's dear, right? But you are dropping something important here this month, it seems. You're ending something, clearing the plumes, and instead following what your gut is telling you. There's a calling with the siren here, Seven of Cups, that's calling you to something far bigger and better. So when it comes to your worries, this smart, maybe you're going to be smart with how you approach it. This month, you're realizing that your bliss, your breakthrough is somewhere else. And you're starting a new creative endeavor. This time, you're thinking, when it comes to my fears, I'm not going to be sticking to the same ideology and the same way I approach things, although it has many aspects that I believe in. I am going to listen to the experts, or I'm going to seek the truth. I'm going to seek what's right. And as a consequence of seeking what's right and being inspired to do something new, something right, you're definitely dropping something big, because you're realizing that it's better to listen to your gut, it's better to listen to your heart, and you're finally fulfilling a calling. You're moving in the right direction. And it's going to be an exciting month because with the inspiration and the Rider rune in the fifth house, you're definitely having a lot of fun. You're getting in touch with your creativity, and you feel like you're in your energy of creation. You feel like you're actually making a difference. You're making a breakthrough. You're doing something. You're definitely opening up your mind this month. And if you don't know yet or haven't figured out, how am I opening my mind up this month? What is this exactly? I feel like the month of June will definitely, little day by day, reveal what this is talking about. But it's definitely going to be a bliss. It's going to change the way you plan things. It's going to change the way you communicate to yourself and others. It's going to definitely result, because this was touching the fourth house a little bit as well, remember, it's definitely going to affect safety as opposed to fear here with the fourth house. It's going to affect your safety. It's going to make you feel happy, relaxed. Yeah, you're doing the wise thing here. Safe. You're feeling success. You're feeling a sense of bliss, maybe even a sense of stability. You're like, that's the right thing to do. So overall, it looks to me like you are dropping something this month as you're opening up your mind and exploring the right way of doing things. This right way of doing things is really going to inspire you to be creative and move in a new direction. Move in the direction of your heart, move in the direction that you feel has been calling you for a while. It's making you even more of an expert in this situation. You're liberated with the Fool card. You feel free. You're like, I'm not going to tie myself any longer. I'm going to move in this freely, in a direction that feels right to me, even if this means dropping something important. So, what are you dropping here? Because this seems like a big deal. Oh, this is Narcissus in the Page of Cups. So you've been admiring something so much, only looking at the facade of it all. I think this month you're realizing that maybe you've been admiring something, the facade of something, because it was maybe rubbing your ego, it was making you feel better. And you're thinking to yourself, maybe stability, success, happiness is more important than this, what this has been how this has been feeding my ego. So yeah, you're dropping something that used to make you feel maybe special, that used to make you feel good, or maybe you just liked how it looked with narcissists. Yeah, maybe it just and I don't think you were realizing that this was the situation before. I think this is the month where you're realizing, you know what, this isn't really making me happier or better. I think it was just, for the most part, feeding my ego. So, yeah, you're dropping something massive because you're thinking, no, I'm following my heart. I'm following what I want. And it seems like you're doing it in a very educated, planned manner. And you're very excited about this new beginning. Any more ideas about this new beginning? What are you inspired to do? The manga. Oh, I forgot the name. Maga, let me check. I remember Manananggal. I could check in case I remember wrong. Correct, Manananggal, the Philippine mythical creature, Manananggal, who's a shapeshifter. So I feel like something has been sucking your soul dry, causing you a lot of pain. Yeah, you're shape shifting a particular situation that's been bringing you stress, pain, as sucking the soul out of you, dry. Mm, and you're very excited about shape shifting this situation. The cards are not showing exactly how you're going to shape shift it. I think you're meant to explore it, the mind here. You're meant to explore it in due time. Okay, so before I continue the summary of your reading, I forgot something very important. You've got the Ansu's rune in the 10th house. Totally forgot about that. Looks like you're talking to a leader this month. What's going on here? Looks like this is as well causing a massive transformation this month. So you're talking to a leader. You've got the Empress. There we go. And this is Bloody Mary. So definitely like this is a queen. So you're definitely talking to a leader is what I'm trying to say. And this leader doesn't appear frequently. This is the not the Bigfoot, Yeti, the Yeti and the Hermit. So this person doesn't show up. Very important person doesn't show up frequently. Ooh, talking to a hotshot this month. Yeah, you got the Ansu's rune with Odin here. Yeah, talking to a hotshot this month. Wow. Okay. And got the Devil card and the Ten of Pentacles. Well, how can I tell you this? But it looks like this big leader, let's call them that for the sake of the reading, leader, manager, queen, big hotshot person, wants to sign a contract with you. They want something contractual. When the devil card appears, you always want to be reading the fine lines. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily unfavorable. Everything depends on the context of the reading, right? And I can pull out cards to give you some guidance with regards to this situation. But when the devil card comes, you definitely want to read the fine print. But it looks like this person doesn't show up for just anybody. This could be your CEO of your company or anything like that. And they want to make a new contract with you. They want to make a new deal. Now, the awesome thing here, again, we've got the northern lights. It's something we don't see unless we are in Norway, or I mean in the northern area, right? Not specifically just Norway, but you know what I mean. it doesn't appear everywhere. So I'm getting the idea of exclusive, exclusive, exclusive. I'm also seeing with the Ten of Pentacles that is leading to a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance. We see it here with the Wunyu rune, success, abundance. So the way you communicate this with the third house and Wunyu, um, you can make it safe with the fourth house, right? It doesn't mean like this is an evil person. You just got to be careful, right? Because with Bloody Mary, maybe they're just looking out for themselves. It doesn't mean that they're trying to entrap you, but they definitely want to have sign a contract with you or make a specific deal with you that is exclusive. And as long as you're reading the fine print, it looks like it's definitely with the Ten of Pentacles, leading to massive wealth, massive success, massive abundance. So overall, it's a good deal. You just want to be careful what you want to be careful with and how should you be careful with it. My dear pile. Ooh, number 1. Temperance, High Priestess, the hidden. And this is a Japanese spirit again that lures people in to entrap them. So be careful with that. But then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So here's the thing. With this Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Minotaur and Theseus, well, along with his princess, of course, who helped him out, were able to win the Minotaur, who nobody was able to win. So it is saying, it's not saying cancel the deal, because they do want something from you. Are they trying to entrap you? Yes, they are. They are trying to entrap you for their own good. That's in the cards. What you're guided to do here is not to run away, but to face it, because maybe others have been entrapped by this person before in the slight things in the contract. But if you are aware that you must look into the things with the High Priestess that aren't clear to the visible eye, that you take your time with the Temperance card to read the contract, to ask questions about this agreement, to weigh things out with the Temperance card, to look at things from your point of view, but also look at things from their point of view. Look at the benefits versus the costs of it all, and negotiate it well. You're going to be one of the winners in this situation, because look at the star here. This one is reversed. Here, it's upright again. You make it upright. So don't be afraid of this contract. Don't be afraid of considering such an amazing deal. It doesn't mean that, not because this person is a hotshot, it means that they're smarter than you or that they are more necessarily powerful than you in this particular situation or contract. In fact, I do see that you have the upper hand here, the stronger part. You can win this and gain so much if you are careful and weigh things out properly. Yes, do be aware that this person does have the intention of trying to entrap you for their own good. And you don't have to be afraid of that. You just want to be aware of that. And you will see that if you speak to maybe the right lawyer, if you think about things well, if you negotiate things well, hey, I'm not comfortable with this, I don't think I'm going to go through with this, how can we do that? Maybe we can do it where you get what you need here, but I get what I need here. Proper negotiation, smart negotiation will lead to safety here. So there's definitely that. Is this connected to the overall image of inspiration and breakthrough we're seeing here or not? I'm not sure. I think you will have to find out as you go through your month. So, as a summary, massive deal that you will be negotiating. You're making a breakthrough in the area that you're afraid of this month. This is perhaps why someone here is trying to lure you into something. Maybe this is part of the deal and the negotiation here. You take the higher moral ground. You don't get involved in allowing them to entrap you. Remember that? You're not allowing them to entrap you. You're doing the right thing, but you're just not playing. They realize your power, your divine power. You're being you're keeping yourself aware and being disciplined and doing the right thing, although it may not be comfortable initially. But that's how you're winning the Minotaur. You're staying longer, looking at things longer, having the hard talks, having the hard negotiation, as opposed to others maybe agreeing quickly and getting it over with. So, overall, a massive breakthrough or massive transformation this month. You're dropping something big because you're realizing that other things are more important, and that is a new journey that you will really enjoy. Can't wait to see how this reading is playing out for you in this month. Please do update me. And this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your June 2026 predictions. And of course, these are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I thanks, list them below for you guys in the description box right under the timestamps. And as you can see on the far right, there's an empty chart of astrological houses in which I'll be casting some runes on in a moment. This way, it would give us an accurate and more detailed of the energies in your month. So that is the plan. Very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Carnelian. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Taurus, Aquarius, as well as Leo. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and cast your runes. What can pile number 2 expect in their month of June, please, 2026? 1, 2, 3. Okay, very interesting. We don't have a lot of runes going on, but little does not mean little information. So let's pull these out here and see what we have between the 9th house and the 8th house. You've got the Wunya rune. And in the 10th house, you've got the Ewaz rune. Okay, so let's place your chart right here. Take this out of the way. This way we have space for your reading. There we go. Right, let's see what we have as your oracle cards first, and then of course we'll be expanding the reading using your tarot cards. So you've got the Enneagram protest. It's under the category of blockage, and the keywords are disagreement, I checked this word and how it's pronounced several times. Exigency, I think exigency. Okay, so strike, claim, walk out, as well as opposition. Okay. You've got Jupiter. Ooh, with the keyword abundance. This is the energy of Jupiter. Expansion and abundance. I love this for you. So the keywords here are growth, expansion, Sagittarius, obviously, and Pisces. We do have activity in the 9th house. Anyways, Thursday. So, keep a note with the Thursdays of this month. Higher education, philosophy, good luck, optimism, faith, generosity, as well as prosperity. All right. A lot of 9th house energy for sure. So you've got clown. That could be emphasizing maybe fun, laughter. We'll see. You've got Venus in Pisces with submission. And you've got Venus again in Scorpio with secrets. Okay. Hmm. Right. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. All the number six have been showing up this month, and I told pile number one, this the six reminds me of 6th of June 2026. So look out for this date. Is this a Thursday? That would be crazy. Let me check. Man, it's a Wednesday. So, anyways, keep an eye on 6/6/26 or on a Thursday. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. You've got the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. Something just popped up looking at this card. Do you see how it's hitting the backbone? I feel like it's talking about your backbone or maybe even your nerves, nervous system, or maybe hitting the backbone of something. We'll see. You've got the moon. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Right. So, what do we see for you in the month of June, my dear pile number two? Let's look at the obvious one. It looks like this is a month where you're experiencing rather a lot of abundance. I would guess it's in the area of your work, your career, since this is falling in the 10th house. We have some activity in the 10th house. Now, the Awaz rune is a rune of trust or loyalty. So I'm thinking perhaps you've been very loyal to your work, very loyal to your business, very loyal to um, project that you're working on, anything like that. It looks like it's reaping a lot of rewards this month. That is definitely something I see for this pile. Expansion in your career, expansion in your business, expansion in your financial situation. There is a lot of money coming in this month, I believe, due to your work. Okay, there's a lot more. We see a protest going on. Maybe this is you standing up for yourself, perhaps. I'm not sure. We'll see what this means in just a moment. But yeah, that's the first thing that I definitely see, a new beginning, a new financial beginning with the Page of Pentacles that you're very pleased with. At the same time, it looks like this month you feel that you are submitting to something or you are pinned down to something that isn't pleasant, it seems. It's making you feel stuck. It's making you feel entrapped a little bit. But you feel like you have to submit to it. So this is maybe things like maybe it's a month where you've got a lot of work and you have no choice but to finish that work. Or it's a month where you're healing something in your body and you're tied to the pain it's causing you because you're committed to healing it. For example, like maybe you're trying to walk and that hurts, but your doctor's saying you have to walk more after the, for example, accident, because this is the only way you can retrain your feet. Or just, these are just examples, but I definitely do see something along the lines of something coming up. It's not showing up what it is with the secrets, and you are tied down to it. But the good news is that I can give you with regards to this situation is that it's ending this month. Why? Because the 10 of swords is the pinnacle of an energy, but it's all, yeah, and because of that, it's also the end of that energy. So maybe there's a lot of pain with regards to something that you're going to be enduring, submitting to, because maybe you know it's the right thing, or it's your duty, or something that you have to do because it's the right thing. But at the same time, you you're feeling it, you know. You're really feeling it. So on one hand, you're very happy with your financial situation this month. You're happy with this new income, it seems, or this abundance, this expansion in your money. But also at the same time, you are feeling stuck to something. It's very painful. You feel like, I can't take this project anymore, or I can't take this pain, maybe in the back for some of you, anymore. I can't endure this anymore, but you're submitting to it, meaning energetically, in my opinion, that you're doing the right thing. You're enduring it because you know there's an end date to it, that it's temporary, and you're enduring it for something bigger and better. It's not showing us what it is with secrets. I believe you'll find out in due time what this could be. But overall, a great month for sure. um Let me, before continuing with the moon and the Queen of Pentacles, which, by the way, Queen of Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles definitely shows the idea of expansion and money here for sure. A new page that leading to abundance. This pile is getting a lot of money this month. So let's explore that before we get here, actually. How is this massive expansion? Thanks. Whoa. Happening for pile number 2. So with regards to your financial situation, you're really satisfied this month. You're fulfilled. You're feeling fulfilled. You're feeling a wish has coming true. So something comes true. A wish comes true. Something is fulfilled for you. What's fulfilled for you? Looking at this figure sitting on the red chair, there's more stability. Maybe you feel more stable in your company. Maybe you are more appreciated. It could be an appreciation for some of you. You've got shiny experience, shiny products. You're definitely attracting attention this month with the red chair and these shiny cups, chalices. I feel like, ooh, I'd like to have whatever this person is having. I feel like this person is posh. I feel like, yeah, there's something about your work or who you are. You're really shining this month. Your experience, your accolades, or the things that you've done, the projects that you've done are really shining this month. It's showing who you are. Yeah, I feel like people are seeing who you are this month, or what your product or service is, anything like that. Yeah, product, project, service, anything like that. And it's finally happening. You've stuck through. You've been loyal. Again, we see that you've been loyal to something, and it's going to pay back massively for this pile for sure. In the month of June is what I'm seeing in your cards, in the energies of your cards for sure. Okay, that's lovely to see. Let's take a look at the 9th house and the 8th house. Oh, so maybe you've been working towards a goal or in your career with a wish for something to happen, and it looks like it's happening this month. So, how is it happening this month? How is this wish happening this month? We know that people are suddenly looking at your work or something, but let's explore. How is it happening this month? 3 of Wands, something starts for sure. Ace of Cups, something finally starts. And you've got the 6 of Cups. It's something that you've been hoping for. I keep getting this for you. Something that you've been hoping for a long time. It's something that you've been growing with the 6 of Cups. You've stuck through with something for a very long time with the 6 of Cups, and it's finally giving you the juice of your efforts. The fruits of your labor. Definitely, this is what's happening, in my opinion, looking at your cards this month. Yeah. Okay, let's go back. I keep asking about the 9th house, and then I get questions about the 10th house. Right, I think we've explored it now well. We can freely move to the next part. So, the 9th house and the 8th house. We've got the Ansu's rune, which is a rune of communication, or a rune. It's associated with Odin. Odin is associated with Wednesday. So definitely 666 is a day to look for in your reading as well. Uh, but yeah, and Susan's associated with Odin, God, communication, wisdom as well. Falling in the ninth house, that could be wisdom. We'll see what this is trying to say. Let's explore that. So, what is this saying? Ace of Swords, the Strength card. New power. New power, new you. You've got the Two of Swords. Okay. Could this be higher self? And this is your mind? Oh, I think it is. And you've got the Knight of Cups. So you feel better. So your mental health, in my opinion, this is talking about your mental health. Could this be mental health in that case? Maybe. Ten of Swords, swords are the mind. Could be. It's crazy. So okay, so we'll get back to this Ten of Swords as I try to figure it out. But I think the clown here is definitely what this is talking about. Clown is fun times, right? So it looks like this month you are clearing your mind. I don't know what you're doing here, but your mental health, mental state is becoming stronger. Whereas before, there was some form of blockage, and it's falling on the third eye. So maybe this is what is called the amygdala. No, the pineal gland. Maybe this is talking about your intuition becoming better as your mind is becoming clearer. Excuse me. So this discipline could be maybe things like meditation, fasting, toxic cleanse. What is it called? Heavy metal cleanse. Um, uh, there are certain things that we stick to, such as not complaining for a month, exercising, being quiet and looking at the pain for a month. I can go on and on forever. There are many exercises, there are many things, but I would say it looks like with secrets here, maybe you're learning an ancient secret this month, or maybe your doctor tells you about a good way to detox your body. You find something that you didn't know about with secrets, because I'm starting to feel like this is your mind. I'm feeling like you're being disciplined with your mind this month through one way or the other, given like it could be part of some of the examples that I've given, or maybe something outside of the box that I'm not seeing. Maybe you are following up with a psychiatrist, a doctor, I don't know, but it looks like you're mentally stronger this month, clearing out some form of blockage that was wreaking havoc when it comes to your health. And it looks to me like in order for you to clear up the old rooms, old parts of the mind that used to be blocked, you are engaging in a ritual, in a health ritual, even spiritual ritual or something that allows you to clear your mind once again. And as a consequence, this does end this month. It might be the hardest part this month, but at the same time, it's also the month where this ends once and for all. And you're feeling great this month. So, massive transformation here that's happening this month. And your pineal gland opens up this month. I really feel it opens up this month. And the reason I'm pointing towards Venus is because the pineal gland, I don't know, it was a, don't quote me for on this at all. I'm just trying to show you where I'm coming from. I'm not saying these are the facts. I don't know where I saw someone on an Instagram reel comparing the pineal gland to the ovaries or something. thus reminding me of the feminine energy of Venus. Anyways, long story short, I'm just trying to show you why I pointed at Venus when I said pineal gland. This is all intuitive. These are not facts. So, clown, I feel like you're feeling great this month. Knight of Cups, your heart's feeling good. You're feeling good emotionally. You're happy. Yeah, you're having fun. That's maybe towards maybe the end of the month or mid-month, who knows. But yeah, you're feeling the peak of it during the month, and then the rest of the month you're really feeling great. You're going to be experiencing a massive transformation when it comes to your mental health this month. Ninth house, is exploration. It has to do with the mind, philosophy, the way you think about things. Yeah, something like that. So prosperity with money, prosperity with your mental health. I love this for you. Okay, so what is protest talking about here in that case? Should I first, before we move on to that, get guidance on what you need to do when you're in this situation here? What is pile number 2 guided to do when they not feeling their best as they go through this critical phase of their life, clearing up their mind? Oh, these have moved as well, but I don't feel like they're for this part of the reading, just a feeling. So I'm just going to keep them to the side and look at your guidance here. So you've got the Page of Swords. You've got the Nine of Swords. Exactly. We're definitely seeing that energy this month. You see hands on the eyes. Stress going through something. You've got the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Keep at it. Fight it, so to speak. Eight of Cups. Endure it until it's going to go. It's saying it's going to leave. It's not going to stay there. So endure it with the Nine of Wands. Stay strong until it passes. Yeah, don't weaken to it, as in don't give in to the pain, but stand strong in the pain. And know that you're doing the right thing. Know that it's temporary, and this too shall pass for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as your guidance here. Now, the protest question. What are you protesting here? Let's get an overview first with these 2 cards. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles and the Death card. So it does indeed have to do with the money situation that we're looking at, this expansion, this abundance. So this month, you're maybe fighting for your rights. So if this is your job, you're speaking to your manager, for example, saying things like, maybe this is what the accolades here was saying. Where are you, accolades? Did we put it back? We did. All right. So this month, you're talking to your manager, for example, and you're telling them, I've been working hard for years. You present your projects. I've done this. I've accomplished this. And I feel like I haven't been for a very long time compensated, or maybe it's time to discuss my future plans in this company. I feel like it's fair to discuss it. I don't know, but you're standing up for yourself for sure this month. You're thinking, no, I deserve better. And you're standing up for your rights, and you are going to be, in fact, making a massive transformation leading to a lot of money. Now, I'm curious for you. What sort of protest are you doing here? How are you standing up for yourself? Let's find out. Let's find out, my dear pile number 2. How are you standing up for yourself? Thanks. So, you've got the Eight of Wands through communication. This could be email, communication. Maybe for some of you, this is marketing as well. Massive communication. This could be like an email campaign. This could be talking to your manager. This is some form of communication for sure. This protest. You've got the Magician. Magician is a skilled archetype. You're showing your skills. You're letting your skills speak for themselves. You're letting, or maybe the protest is your work speaking for itself. actually. So either you're going to be speaking to your manager, or your work is going to be some form of showstopper this month. Yeah, where your skills are speaking for themselves. Maybe this is a flock of communication moving towards you. Your work is showing who you are this month, or you're speaking to someone. So, ooh, you've got the Four of Pentacles, the Tower card. Oof, that is a big one. And you've got the Wow, the Star card. So, guys, it's one of the two. And of course, this depends on how this resonates with you. You're either going to be speaking to a manager, telling them, showing them your skills, showing them your work, communicating your hard effort, showing them that this is what you deserve, standing up powerfully to yourself, where there's a tower moment with your manager going, oh, yikes, well, this person is not happy now. We better do something. And this, in fact, leads to you getting what you dream of. You keep getting the Nine of Cups and the Star card. These are all wish fulfillment cards. And so it leads to you finally fulfilling what you deserve, right? Or it could be marketing, right? You have created a product, you've created a service, and you are marketing for it, and you're getting what you deserve. You are breaking the market here with the Tower card and getting what you deserve. You're seen as valuable. And so breaking the market with this product, with this marketing. And again, you shine bright with the Star here, as some massive dream comes true. Alternatively, this could be uh, communication flocking towards you without you having to market, without you having to speak to your manager or anything like that. There is a third scenario here where there's a lot of flocking happening. People going, hey, we love this. Look at their skills. Did you see this brand before? Did you see the skills of this person before? They're really good. They're very valuable. You have like maybe even a website crash where all of a sudden a lot of people flock towards your website, but it's a good problem to have. It's a dream coming true for you. So overall, these are the sort of energies that are at play that I see for you, leading to abundance. These cards were meant to show what the protest here is talking about. So people are claiming that you deserve this, that you are the best in the market. And maybe this is your manager going, wow, this project was amazing. I've seen your hard work throughout the years, that it didn't go unnoticed. And you're being hired this month. You have a bigger position this month. Hired, I mean promoted, my apologies. You're being promoted this month. So yeah, or this is you speaking up for yourself. Right. So these are the cards that have been explaining the protest that is going on. And yeah, this is pretty much the energy that I see for this pile. We can quickly check anything else. Yeah, all the cards have been talking about these two specifically, but any other details that we can see for this pile, please, in the month of June? Okay, so you've got the World card. Lovely. It's a new chapter in your life this month. Three of Cups. Yeah, you're celebrating a new win. You're celebrating a new chapter, a new world. I feel like in so many ways, your life is changing in the month of June. We did see it in terms of your mental health, in terms of your money and your expansion at work. So you're really celebrating a lot this month. You're very happy with the results, the rewards, this form of expansion that is happening to you. You're celebrating it with friends. It's a date that will always be memorable, a month that will always be memorable. Look at that, the Sun card. And here it says, Le voyage à travers l'impossible, which means a voyage, what is it called? A trip to the impossible. So this is a month that is very positive for you, albeit a bit tough in the beginning, where you start recognizing that the sun, metaphorically speaking, has finally risen in your world, in your life. The clouds are clearing, It's a new chapter that is very positive for you. You're very hopeful. You're very happy with it. You're like, oh, there are so many things that I wanted to do that I didn't dare look at before. And I feel like with this new beginning, with this new chapter, I can start looking at what I thought was once impossible. There is hope, there is opportunity to look at the things I couldn't dare look at before. What used to be impossible is turning out to be absolutely possible. And I feel like I'm going to move towards achieving what I once thought was impossible. Beautiful month for you, my dear pile number 2. I love this energy for you. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your June 2026 predictions, and these are the decks that I'll be using to explore your reading. As always, if at any point you want to know the names of any of the decks that I use, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys in the description box. Otherwise, before I introduce your pile to you, as you can see on the far right, there's an empty chart of astrological houses in which I'll be casting some runes on in a moment to get a more accurate and detailed reading for your month of June. But yes, very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful green Jasper. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Libra, Sagittarius, as well as Aries. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and see what energies are at play for you, my dear pile number 3, in the month of June. What energies are at play for you in the month of June? 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Okay, so you've got a lot going on, it seems. Let's see what runes we have. So, in the 8th house, we've got the rune, the Sawalya rune. Okay. Between the 8th house and the 9th house, we've got the Wunyu rune. All right, lovely. Between the 5th, mainly in the 5th and the 6th house, you've got the Algiz rune. Okay. 2nd house, you've got the Dagaz rune. Okay. So massive transformation in the area of your body or maybe your financial situation. We'll find out. You do have a rune here in the transformation house. It's a positive transformation, in my opinion, looking at the Sawalya rune, the rune of victory. Yeah, power, victory. So that's really cool. In the 1st house, you've got the Raido rune. So I feel like new month, new you kind of energy with the Raido rune in the 1st house. The Raido is the rune of a new journey, embarking on a new journey, starting a new journey. 1st house is you, the self, the house of the self. So I feel like new month, new you kind of energy. You're starting something new. Maybe you're deciding to look different this month, like not different, I mean better. Maybe you're starting to become more like you. This is like a self-improvement month. You're learning a new language, learning a new skill, starting a new healthy diet. I don't know, but something about you is definitely changing this month. And yeah, you're starting something new just for you is what I'm feeling here. Yeah. So let's pull out your wheel carefully and place it right there so that you can see it. There we go. And first things first, we're of course going to be taking a look at your oracle cards first before we expand using your tarot cards. So, my dear pile number 3. Your cards are Comet with the keyword unexpected. So the keywords here are disruption, disturbances, significant events, realignment, uncertainty, abnormalities, unknowns, messages, as well as wild card. So something in my opinion seems to is going to happen this month that is absolutely unexpected. It wasn't, you didn't see it in the cards up next for you. Let's see how this energy is. Is it positive? Is it something you won't like? Is it something you will? We'll find out. So there is a transformation, right? It's a positive one. So far it looks like it is in fact a positive one, but we'll see. So you've got the Enneagram success. I love this for you. Yeah, so while you can also be success, victory, success. So yeah, so success is written all over your reading this month. It's under the category of happy event, and the keywords are, again, we get victory, victory. You see that? Social elevation, victory, win, result, achievement, as well as accomplishment. Love this energy for you. You've got music group. Okay. Okay. So actually, I'm gonna say it. It's weird, but I'm gonna say it. When I saw success and I saw music group and unexpected, it just gave me this. It played out a little movie in my mind of a music group going viral because suddenly everyone's loving their music, something like that. So you've got Venus in Scorpio with secrets. When I saw S, I was like, success again. Oh, this card popped up in pile 2. I would say if you're drawn to pile number 2, I highly recommend it for you. You've got Venus. Again, there's a lot of Venus this month. Also, pile number 2 had a lot of Venus. I don't know. Is Venus playing Venus's energy? Is it playing a major role in the month of June? Please let me know if you're an astrologer. So Venus in Taurus with the keyword romance. All right. Very interesting. Now let's take a look at your tarot cards, my dear pile number 3. My apologies, and see what is expected in the month of June for you. What can pile number 3 expect in their month of June, please? So you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Lovely card. You've got the Knight of Cups. Very favorable cards. It looks like you're having a good time. Maybe some of you here, someone here is falling in love. That is probable, You've got romance. You've got someone here in the Queen of Pentacles, with the Queen of Pentacles. You've got someone daydreaming and falling in love and pictures. This is the Knight of Cups after all. Romance, right? So it's there in the cards. You've got the Lover's card. I'm telling you, someone here is falling in love. Are you kidding me? Someone here is going to be falling in love in the month of June. It doesn't mean all of you. I mean, if this resonates with you, of course. But I'm seeing a lot of daydreaming, a crush, spending a lot of time with someone, spending a lot of time thinking about this person. For some of you, things are being even getting serious because look at this couple there, buying a home. There's always someone, even in the card where there isn't someone, there's a picture of someone. So yeah, a lot of romance. If romance does not resonate with you, I would say you're fantasizing about something. Like you're really dreaming about something that you really want to do. Maybe you're looking forward to a trip and that's all you can think about in the month of June. And maybe you're about to move to another country, maybe, and that's all you can think about, and you're romanticizing it. And maybe you're starting a new job, and that's all you can think about. So there's something along these lines here. You're really in that beautiful energy of loving something. And you've got the Ace of Cups. Definitely a new beginning here for this pile. of something that you will really love with the Ace of Cups that you will not be able to. You will if you want to, but you won't stop thinking about. You won't stop feeling it. You're going to be all in your feels this month, going, "Oh, I love this." Or I like this person. Ooh, when is the next time we're gonna talk? Or oh my God, they somebody just told you that they have feelings for you, and you can't stop thinking about it because you really like this person, and maybe something's becoming more serious with someone, and you can't stop thinking about, I don't know, the engagement or the wedding. So yeah, a lot of feels for sure. For this pile, I love this for you. Maybe that's the unexpected part, who knows. But yes, you're definitely embarking on something new here with the Wunyu rune, which is a rune of bliss, right? It's in the ninth house. So you're doing something exciting this month, and you're all in the feels, going with the flow, feeling every moment of it. The sun is shining bright. It's a positive thing that is starting in your life that you feel is changing your life in a very positive way. You're in your inner child energy this month with the fifth house. Your inner child is feeling powerful, it's feeling excited, it's feeling strong and healthy. So you're feeling creative, you're feeling like um I'm imagining you speaking in a childlike manner with the fifth house, going, "Ooh, I really love this," or something like that. This is so amazing. You're in your childlike energy for sure. Either being super creative with a new project that you're very excited about, that you can't stop thinking about, or maybe this is a new person in your life that you can't stop thinking about, and your inner child is having a lot of fun. It's just loving it. It's almost like the revival of the inner child. You're in with the Algi's rune, in your inner child energy this month for sure. You're feeling life is beautiful, you're feeling life is blissful, it's positive. You're happy about the new adventure you're embarking on this month. And you feel it's changing your life in a very positive way, and yes, happy event for sure. This is definitely something you're not accounting for, you're not expecting, and it's bringing you a lot of happiness and success in your life. And it happens all of a sudden. You see here secrets, so that could be a secret admirer, it could be someone who wants to begin a project with you, they just haven't discussed it with you yet. It could be a going viral moment that you did not see coming. um, it could be a promotion that your manager was thinking about or has been discussing with the board, and you just didn't know anything about that, you're just going to find out about, and you're all in your feels, thinking about the office. You pass by this office in the morning and going, "Oh, that's going to be my office." Or "Oh, when I get this salary, that's where I want to live or buy even my house." So you're really in the fields, you're very excited about something here, and you feel like this is changing you as a person. It's a new journey that is changing you and changing your financial situation as well as your body. So let's see, is it changing how you look with the second house, your health, your body, or is it changing your financial situation, or maybe even both? Let's find out. Second energy is very strong for sure. Let's see. So you've got the Queen of Wands. You're really desirable. I think Queen of Wands, yeah. You're very desirable. I think you're definitely becoming very attractive, more attractive. Your best time where you're very attractive this month, my dear pile number 3. Ooh, I love that. Okay, you're exuding a lot of that attractive energy. You've got the Hangman. I think it's the body, because this girl here is practicing yoga, so I think it's talking about the body so far. Yes. Hangman, I feel like everything's changing suddenly. Your body's changing, you're becoming more attractive all of a sudden. That's definitely something I'm seeing here. Anything with finances? This is the Six of Swords. I feel like you're changing. It could be finances. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Six of Swords could simply be seeing, yes, you're going from darker times to lighter times. So I'm not excluding the idea that it could be your finances at all. But I'm just seeing a huge emphasis on you as a person becoming very attractive this month, exuding charisma, exuding attractiveness is the best way I can say. Yeah, you're looking your best this month. I love this for you. So you're changing, you're looking your best. Maybe you're doing some yoga, maybe exercising, Pilates, I don't know, but you're really changing here this month for sure. What's the first house now talking about? What's that new journey that you're embarking on for yourself this month, my dear pile number 3? And this one as well. Oh, we've got one card. Right, so maybe 2 things. We'll see. You've got, the 4 of Swords. Excuse me, 4 of Swords. And wow, 6 of Wands. This is the office. So for some of you, there's a lot of success this month. And I was joking about the office. Where did I get the idea? Oh, passing by the office. This could have been for real. I'm seeing something. It doesn't have to be the office or your work, right? But it's there. There's something about how you're going to be succeeding in something this month that is very important to you, but it's going to affect how you're seen. It's a new journey to you being seen in a different light. Yeah, that's for sure. Like your name has almost another meaning, or your name becomes a brand, or yeah, like Adam was doing a great job, and now Adam is the CEO, not just a great accountant, but Adam now is the CEO. So when people say Adam, now it's almost a reputation because people see them as the CEO. Do you see what I'm trying to get to? Yeah, you're succeeding at something this month, and it's giving you some form of reputation. It's a new journey, a new you. You're looked at in a different light, for sure. So maybe you're being given a title, and that's the new you, the best scientist, the best researcher, the best something. Yeah, the viral something, your name, reputation is definitely something I picked up on when I saw that little movie in the beginning. Yeah, something about your reputation for sure this month. Look at that, 5 of Swords. You win something. I feel like others have been competing with you, and may I add, even unfairly with the 5 of Swords. Like, not unfairly, but they maybe have, yeah, I would say unfairly actually, because 5 of Swords energy is like hitting under the table kind of energy. So maybe some others have been trying to win you over you unfairly, trying to take your place. But now you're number 1 this month, and it really shows that success really shows. Do you see that? You're winning here. You're holding your trophy. And those who wanted to take a dig at you or take your place are not gonna be too happy. They're not gonna be out, right? But you're gonna be first, it seems. Maybe this is your place in the market as well. You've got the 7 of Cups. We're looking at the new journey. Yes, 7 of Cups. So now that things are changing, you're starting to ask the real question. What do I want to do? How do I want to dress with this new situation? What new skills do I want to learn to become more of that image, to match this reputation? What things do I want to buy? What things do I want to get? Should I dress? How should I behave? What should I learn? You're thinking about all of these things this month, about how you want to become. It's like it's encouraging you to become an even better version of yourself. So yes, I would say this has to do with your reputation, um, and you're taking it easy. This reminds me of the moment when you reach success and you can take a breather. You're like, it doesn't mean you're dropping everything, not at all, but you can finally breathe. And it's your winning moment. You're seen in a different light. And as I've explained here, this is prompting you to now rethink about your personal brand. You're thinking, so how do I want to improve myself? How do I want to present myself? And so on. Yeah, that's definitely what I am seeing here. I love this for you. Okay, let's now get more information about your fifth house. Should we start here or here? Actually, I'm going to start here with this positive new beginning that we had a summary about here, either a new person or a new event or both, that's really getting you in the feels, making you feel like it's a new chapter of your life that you're really enjoying. It's a blissful chapter. It's like the sun has entered your life and you're like, wow, I never thought I could enjoy my life in this way. Certainly a happy event. So let's get more information about this unexpected happy event, please. So you've got the Emperor. Eight of Wands. The Death card. Something about a home here. Home, office, property. Isn't that weird? Something about property here. So maybe you're going to be moving somewhere else, moving in a new home, maybe. Something like that that you really love. You've got the Moon card. So we're asking, what is this positive thing? Definitely a massive transformation in your life. So this massive thing for some of you could be with the Emperor, your career, your business, your project. Eight of Wands, it's some form of communication between you and someone. So that could be communication between you and a significant other in your life that's already there or coming. This could be communication between you and the people who love your music slash skills slash art slash whatever it is you're presenting. So great communication between you and someone. That's another scenario. Another scenario here is someone here maybe buying a new property. Like we can take that literally, maybe selling an old property and moving into a new one, leaving your old rental in favor of a new one, something like that. Could be renovation. I heard renovation. Maybe some of you are renovating your home. Look, I just saw 17. 1 7 is crazy. Maybe look out for the number 17 this month, day 17. Yeah. It would have been funny if this was 17, but this is the Moon card. It's 18. Anyways, so that is another thing I'm seeing. A fourth scenario for this pile is you're really in your feels with the Moon card here. You could be like falling in love. It's not specifically saying that it has to do with communication or falling in love, right? It could be, right? It could be. But it could also just mean that you're going to be finally doing something that you've been thinking a lot about with the moon. Dreaming of, dreamy card, dreaming of. And you're suddenly immersed in that dream. You're like, wow, I'm living the dream. Wow, my feet are immersed in this dream. I'm walking it, I'm living it. I can't believe that I'm living in this dream. I feel like this card leaves it a little bit open, which is, the Moon card is a vague card. It leaves it a little bit open, given that these were very specific, because it is a general reading, in my opinion. And so it just wants to show you that you've been really dreaming about something here, and it looks like you're going to be living this dream. in the month of June. So sweet. I love this for you. It's definitely a new adventure that you will be exploring, that you will be absolutely loving. It's walking the dream for sure. Um, yeah. And let's find out what's up with the fifth house, because that's a strong energy there. I feel like your inner child is thriving this month. What's going on here? We might just get more details, more information. Ooh, yes, your inner child is definitely thriving this month. It's loving you, it's loving what you're doing. You're giving it the space to enjoy itself like it always wanted to with the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like your inner child loves something and you're giving it the space to enjoy it this month. It's like, ooh, I love that. That's what I love. You finally get me. I love this. You've got the Three of Swords. Oh, okay. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like it's also a healing. Your inner child is healing and becoming stronger this month. Now I see why you've got the Algi's rune. Now it makes sense. Because it looks to me like your inner child was hurt in this department before. Um, it doesn't have to be hurt in like a devastating way, but it certainly got hurt with the Three of Swords. And this month, you're getting a lot of this energy in abundance with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like every single thing that your inner child wanted to experience in this situation, your inner child gets to experience it in full. So, let's say your inner child got hurt about it wanted to get toys, a lot of toys when you were younger. And maybe your parents couldn't afford getting you all of the toys that you wanted. And it really hurt your inner child, maybe because your inner child wanted to have the opportunity to pick and unpack and enjoy it and play with others when others were enjoying it. So, uh, the healing here, for example, could be something along the lines of you suddenly get a surge of income in money into your life, huge amount, and you're crying, I can't believe this is happening for me. And you go out full blown, do all of the things that your inner child always wanted to do. You go to Disneyland, you go out shopping, you always wanted to travel for the first time, so you do that. You buy the things that you always wanted to buy, you join the classes that you wanted to join. Your inner child is full blown, having the full experience to the max this month. This could be, for example, experiencing love. Maybe your inner child at some point felt like they lost a dear loved one. And so this month, this is a new love coming into your life. And this is a great person. You match in every way. And so your inner child feels happy again. You feel like you're connecting with someone who totally understands you. This person is so like you. You have a lot of fun together. You know, you have the same interests. And so you go out and do all the fun things that you love and they love too. You get to experience it all. You're in love. They're your best friend. You know, it's like you're getting the full blown experience, and you might even be crying happy tears this month because it's your inner child healing and expressing itself and indulging in that which it always wanted to indulge in. I feel like it's really going to be healing for your inner child, and once and for all, I feel it's not you experiencing it and allowing for your shadow to grow kind of situation. No, here with the Algi's rune, it's an experience that's coming, that's allowing you to experience it in order to heal it. Sometimes we feel like something is a big deal because we didn't have it in childhood. I'm not saying that this is exactly how it plays out for everyone, but sometimes for some people, you could miss out on love, you can miss out on getting something, on whatever. And then life throws you at it in your adult life. You get so much of it until you come into your balance again, heal, and then feel, oh, it's not such a big deal. I definitely honor it. I definitely am very grateful about it, but I'm not so attached to it anymore. I mean, I would love for it to always be there, but I've healed. I'm gonna be okay. If it goes, I hope it never does. But if it does, I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna be sad about it anymore as I used to. If it stays, I'm gonna feel blessed and happy. Yeah, I feel that's the energy here with the Algi's rune. You're becoming stronger. Your inner child is becoming strong. It's healing something through bliss, through abundance of something, overflowing energy of something. You cry it out, you heal it, and you become stronger. Your mind is no longer obsessively looking for it. It just comes into balance. That's what I definitely see here. When it comes to your inner child, I'm glad I asked because it definitely shows perspective and gives us an understanding of why this was highlighted here. So, do you notice, my dear pile number 3, on how there's a lot of changes going on with regards to you as a person this month? Your inner child's healing, your body, you're looking magnetic, and now it's understandable. When you're going through a great experience and you're feeling the bliss of something, you tend to exude um, more attractiveness. It's just how it works. You feel great, you look great. So yes, you're gonna look your best this month. You're gonna feel your best this month, and maybe any time before. Your inner child's healing, and you're now looking at yourself differently, and people are looking at you differently. um and it could be a combination of different things, by the way. It could be love as well as success in your career. Yeah, it's just a new page full of bliss, and you're getting abundance, and you're immersed in that energy of abundance this month. This is a very lucky pile. I love this pile. If you're pile 3, please let me know you're pile 3. I wish you the best of luck this month. No one can take this energy from you. It is yours. And if you've enjoyed your reading, my dear pile number 3, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your June 2026 predictions, and these are the decks that I'll be using to explore your reading for you. If at any point you want to know the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys in the description box, right under the timestamps section. All right, as you can see on the far right, I do have an empty chart of astrological houses in which I'll be casting some runes on. This way we get a lot of, look at that, details regarding your month, a more accurate and detailed reading. And very quickly, before we begin, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Amazonite. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Virgo, Cancer, as well as Gemini. Welcome to reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and start casting our runes and ask, what can pile number 4 expect in their month of June, please? What can pile number 4 expect in their month of June? 1, 2, 3. Okay, lovely. Let's take all the ones that are out. This one's touching. I'll keep it. Okay, this one's not touching, but it's very close. I feel it, so I'm going to leave it there. Right, we've got a lot of activity in the 7th house. You've got the Dagaz rune as well as the Algi's rune. Wow, very powerful. You've got the Nothi's rune in the 6th house. You've got the Raido rune in the 8th house. Mainly in the 9th house, but a little bit towards the 10th house, you've got the Gebo rune. Wow, that's amazing. And in the 10th house, you've got the Tiwaz rune. Awesome. Okay, let's see what your cards have for this month, my dear pile number 4. I'll place it right here. Okay. You've got the card Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay. So something around the 9th house, maybe. Sagittarius with the Explorer. The other keywords are adventurous, distant places, obviously. Free spirit, clever, travel, philosophy, bold, blunt, impatient, argumentative, independent, as well as ruler of the 9th house. Very interesting. Okay. You've got Saturn in Leo with generosity. Lovely. You've got the Enneagram high price. If you want something, you gotta pay for it. So the keywords here are very good salary, overpriced, expensive, high value, overestimated, excellent income. Okay, I love this for you. Right next to generous. This is amazing. Okay. Looks like there's an improvement in your income this month. You've got the Geber rune. It is touching the 10th house, you know. I do foresee an increase in income for this pile. You've got pull off heist. I mean, it almost feels like free money at this point. Okay. You've got Saturn in Taurus with ostentation. I mean, you've got money and it shows. Wow, wow. There's definitely a lot of income coming in. Maybe your income bracket is increasing this month for this pile and it shows. Okay, very cool. I love this for you. Okay, generosity. Yeah, you're getting a lot of money, generous amounts. You're getting a generous amount, generous income, something like that. You do have the Geber rune, which is a rune of like a gift. So yeah, it's an abundant rune, a rune of gift. So I feel like since it's touching the 10th house a little bit here, it may have to do with your income. Yeah, like what you did. Maybe your income is increasing because of your work. It might be a gift, you know, it doesn't have to be related to your work at all. It could be a gift for something. And you know, sometimes also the Geber rune is a rune of exchange. So maybe uh, you're getting a lot of money in exchange for a service, or maybe you're exchanging some stocks. You're making money off of that, a lot of money off of that, or yeah, something like that. Or just a gift. Maybe for some of you, it's an inheritance that someone left for you that you find out about. Yeah. So these are just different examples, but definitely generous amount of money this month. That seems like it's coming out of nowhere. It's seeming like it's coming for free, almost. Okay. So let's take a look at your tarot cards, my dear pile number 4, and see what you have. So you've got the Devil card right off the bat. Okay. You've got the Fool card. All right. The Hierophant. Oh my god, a lot of major arcana right off the bat. What is going on? Seems like it's a major month for you. Okay. What else? I want to have this here so you can see the numbers. You've got the 5 of Cups. Well, we'll stop here for now, but I'm sure we're going to be pulling out more cards because I think I need more information. But for now, let's stop and reflect on the cards. Let's get the information that the cards are giving us. So yes, you're making a lot of money and it shows this month. And I feel like your energy of desire with the Devil card, you're like, making massive moves towards your desires this month. This is why it shows. Like, for example, you're getting so much money that you're buying a nice home, that you are getting a nice car, that you are traveling. I don't know, the massive moves that you're making this month really show and because you're fiercely moving towards your desires. You're getting a lot of money, you're exploring life with money. With the ninth house, it's like money allows you to generously explore life. You're having so many new experiences with the Fool card this year, this month. It may be the whole year, who knows? Since I slipped, you're like, oh my God, this is a huge amount that I've never experienced before. I want to do all of these things for the first time. That's what I'm seeing here. And so this is why you've got the Rhino rune in the transformation house, which shows that you're embarking on a new journey because of this transformation. Like your whole life is transforming because of this new journey that you're embarking on, because of this sudden income or wealth coming into your life. I love this pile. Oh my God. Please take me with you. This is amazing. Right. So the Northeast rune in the sixth house. When I saw this, I was like, when I see the Northeast rune, I'm like, maybe a little bit of complications or a block there, or a constraint or some form of restriction. What's going on? So I let it for a little bit, but I'm starting to get other ideas. I'm starting to feel like your whole life is changing so much that your regular routines with the sixth house, your regular work, your regular routine, your everyday routines are on pause or maybe completely stopped, halted, because it's a new journey for you. So it almost makes me feel like your everyday life, you're dropping things with the five of cups. You're dropping things from your life. So maybe you used to commute in this road every day. You used to wake up in order to catch this, in order to get to this place, in order to get to this job. I don't know. There's something about how so much of your routines or your normal everyday life is being dropped, is falling. Some of them, by the way, might need you. It might feel like, hey, please don't leave. And you're thinking, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I will see what it is. This is sliding, so it might be answering this question. What it is that will still need you from your old life that will say, hey, wait a minute, don't go, something like that. But yeah, I definitely see you exploring a new world. This is a month with the Hierophant where you're learning a lot with these new experiences. You're becoming a more experienced person. You're learning a lot about, I don't know, for the first time, banking systems, how to travel on your own, how to get to these different locations, or maybe you're learning about a new place. So yes, it's a month where you're learning a lot. Your mind is expanding, and it's definitely very open because you want to soak up and take in all of this experience of the first time in everything. So we'll explore what are the things that you want to desire this month. But my eyes fell on the seventh house, so we'll be flip-flopping a lot, like going back and forth a little bit this in this reading, because there's just so much going on. I feel like it's mimicking your energy as well. As you're exploring this new beginning, you're going from this to that to this to that. It's all fun for you, you know. So we'll open these cards in a moment and see what are the desires that the things that you want to explore for the first time this month. But my eyes, as I just mentioned, fell on the seventh house. When I was telling you so much of your routines are dropping this month, but there is a hand. I noticed that there's someone holding on to you that you unfortunately maybe have to walk away from. And you can see it here in the seventh house. A powerful connection, Algiz in the seventh house, is transforming. There's transformation in this department. This might not be great news for you because maybe this is someone in a colleague that you love seeing every morning and speaking to, who's sad that you're leaving, and you're like, I love spending my mornings with you. I'm leaving, but you're the person who I'm so sad to leave behind. So who is this person? There's an intimate, a close relationship, a very strong one, that is going to be seeing a transformation. this month because you're leaving or because you're embarking on a new fun journey. So who is this person? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is a person who you feel you're very fortunate to have. This is a person who you feel was maybe your fortunate person amidst the web where you felt stuck. Web could also be internet, maybe. It doesn't have to be. Maybe it's saying you'll be in touch through the internet. Um, Maybe you're in marketing. That's internet. Um, Anyways, just a detail. But I feel like this is definitely a person who gave you a helping hand, was there for you. You're very fortunate to know them, and that's the perhaps the sad part here. There will be a transformation in your relationship. It doesn't mean the relationship itself, but maybe how often you see each other or how often you interact. So, how is this relationship transforming? For pile number 4, please. Page of Cups. It's taking a new form with the Page of Cups that you both will love. These make me feel like the fireflies and not like the stars. There's fireflies actually here. Just yeah, there are fireflies. So I think it's talking about frequency with the fireflies, because fireflies, they're full of light, they're beautiful, but they can only light for so long, right? So there's something about the when you see the light, when you see each other, maybe it's through short but intense periods. Like you spend good quality time with each other, but they're dispersed every once in a while. Quite often, actually, you see each other, and it's beautiful. But yeah, I feel like you are committed to something else now that's very fortunate for you. And so, while it's sad to let them go, you are going to make sure that you will be seeing them a lot. They're your fortunate person, but now you're committed. The cards keep showing you're now committed to something else. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. And in a moment, we'll explore how your everyday routine life is changing. But before that, let's check out the fun part. What are the desires that you will be going towards this month with so much opening up for you? So you've got the Two of Swords. Some of them, I feel, oh, hold up. And this is a very interesting Two of Swords. Experiences that you've never seen before, you've never had before. And these experiences are going to allow you to prove yourself, so to speak. And I say that because in this Two of Swords is the fire god Agni. This was the beloved wife of the Lord Rama. So in this test, she had to pass through the fire to prove her innocence, that there were some rumors about her. She didn't, betray him or anything like that. And so she had to pass through the Agni test to prove her innocence, right? And of course she passed, and she passed and nothing happened to her. So this is where I'm getting the impression with all of the fire here. You have a burning desire to experience some things you've never experienced before, because partly it's like you want to prove something to yourself. And that's wonderful. You want to prove that you can. Maybe your inner child felt like, you wanted to see that you can do it, or you wanted to prove, yeah, something about you wanting to prove to, maybe to yourself or to others here. It could be to others as well. Maybe you wanted to prove to others that you can. And perhaps this is why you have ostentation. You're showing that you can. Maybe you've had people around you before who told you that you're never gonna amount to anything, you're not gonna achieve anything. And this is the month where you feel like you have the desire to prove yourself that you were wrong about me, the nasty things that you said about me. So there's some aspect of that definitely here that you're very excited about. You have the Six of Wands, success. So A part of your desires here is to show that you're successful, whether this is through maybe publications, things being written about you, or the things that you buy that prove your success, or going to this amazing new company or the corner office or anything like that. But yeah, part of your desires for the first time is you experiencing a huge type of success. Maybe you have your own business, and so you're going to be getting a lot of money generously, and you're happy that you're becoming a successful business person. So yeah, you're happy with the success. You're happy being able to experience yourself and prove to either yourself or others that you can, in fact, do something, that their words were wrong about you. You've got the Two of Pentacles. You always wanted to be able to have different things that are important to you at the same time. Meaning that before you maybe had the finances to do this thing or do the other. There are a few things that are very important to you, and you had to choose before. It's like, should I get my degree or should I own a home? Should I uh, get my necessities or travel, have a good experience? Not necessities. I mean, buy these things that I want or experience life. And one of the wonderful things that you'll be able to experience here is being able to have all of these things at the same time. You are going to feel relieved that you no longer have to choose. You get to keep the dear things close to you. You no longer have to choose because you're able to pay for them. And last but not least, look at that. Look at you go. Three of Wands. You're going high now. Now this card is talking about going high. What does that mean? It means maybe you used to buy the inexpensive thing because it works, because it's good. You didn't dare look up. So now you're like, how much is it? I don't know, $5,000? You can take that. Yeah, you're going high. You're experiencing elevated things for the first time, Three of Wands. And you're going for it. You're enjoying it. Maybe some of you will be traveling again here with the helicopter. So, yeah, you're reaching towards higher and more elevated experiences in life. Like I said, better home, better car, better traveling experiences, going first class, things like that. So you're reaching higher, you're daring to reach higher in terms of what you can have or what you want. But yeah, these explain in detail what your real desires are here. New experiences with the Three of Wands, by the way, new, higher, more elevated experiences. Being able to have all of the things that you wanted. You don't have to choose any longer. Being able to show that you're successful. Being able to prove that you can do or be or have the things that others didn't believe you can have, or maybe you wanted to prove it to yourself. So, yeah, these are all sort of adrenal emotions that you're going to be experiencing this month for the first time. It's a new high. You're feeling great. um be careful with the devil card. Yes, these are your desires. Be careful that your very desires don't turn out to be your prison later on with the devil card. Don't get too attached to them. Enjoy them, love them, but not your own detriment, where, like, for example, you wanting to be successful, if anything happens, you're always threatened that this success would fall. So enjoy it. Look for the right reasons to be successful. Don't be so attached, because otherwise other people maybe aren't gonna be seeing it this way. It's good to prove to yourself, sometimes even to others who didn't believe in you, but don't be too attached to it with the devil card here. Okay, are these ones that we've read? Yes, we have. These are the ones that we've read. Now, I wanted to ask about something, your routines, right, with the sixth house. What are, and then we'll, of course, be getting into more detail with the Gebo card here, Gebo rune here. what is this generous income? I mean, I can't believe we didn't explore that. In a moment, we're going to explore where all of this money is coming from this month. But let's take a look at the Nothis rune. I told you we'll be hopping back and forth in this reading. Sixth house, and I feel like I said it before, it's mimicking your energy. You're going from this to this to this because you want to experience everything for the first time. So what are the routines that are stopping here, or your everyday things that you do in your life that are going to stop so that you can enjoy them to the max these days? What are they? The Empress. Maybe this is your mother with the Empress. Maybe you have a strong relationship with your mother for some of you, and you will see your mother, but maybe not as frequently, right? That could be the seventh house here. Or maybe you have children. You're going to see your children, but maybe not as much. I don't know. Anyways, you've got the Lover's card. These are very beautiful cards, okay? You've got the Ten of Cups. Oh my God. Well, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So what are the things that you're stopping? You know, it feels to me that you're going to be leaving something nice in favor of something much more amazing. I My heart hurts showing news that you may not favor. But remember, my dear pile number 4, maybe you're going to hear this and you may not like it. But remember, this is your choice at the end of the day. You're the one who's getting a lot of great experiences and money here. You don't have to experience these things. You don't have to. Remember that. It's you choosing it, right? So you're leaving behind you in your everyday life a family or a group of friends, someone that you love. I keep getting love, love, love. Ten of Cups, the Lovers, the Empress is a huge emphasis on the seventh house here, on a group of people that you really love. I'm sorry to tell you that, but might burn to feel that. But you're doing that with the Seven of Pentacles because you know you're building something. It's not like you're going to be leaving these people forever. Remember, it's all in your hands, it's not out of your hands. But you feel like, I'm going to endure it for some time with the Seven of Pentacles because I'm building something here. I want to do something great here. So, and remember, even if you're leaving these people behind, this person maybe, or these people behind, you're going to be seeing a lot of them frequently. It's not close, but it's frequent for sure. You're going to be seeing them frequently for sure. But yeah, you're happy to be committed, doing other things, and committed to your abundance, committed to these amazing new experiences. And who knows, maybe after you've experienced it all and had your full enjoyment of this whole experience, you might either want to go back and connect with these loved ones, maybe take them with you. Who knows how this is going to go? But yeah, always remember, this is not entirely super bad news, because yeah, look at that, you've got people going, don't go. But it's you who's choosing to do that. But yeah, that's definitely in the cards here. You're leaving behind something that you love, someone that you love, or some people that you love, in favor of exploring something that you're very excited about. Okay, now we keep talking about this journey. It's time for us to take a look at where this money is coming from and what this new journey is. Oh my God, should we look at the new journey first? I think we should do that. No. Okay, I have an idea. Let's allow the cards to decide which one first. Perhaps the cards will show us a story of how you're getting money and how it's a new journey, right? It's the best way to do it. So, what is this new journey? What is this new income that's showing up in your life, my dear pile number 4? So you've got the King of Cups. It might not be a person, it might be a place that you love, by the way. So King of Cups Ten of Pentacles. Look, doesn't it look like a microphone? And the dragon represents, get snakes and dragons. I feel like you're a mogul, or you're someone with powerful dragon energy, meaning that once you enter, you cannot be missed. You definitely are a power to be reckoned with. You can't be missed. You enter, everyone's looking at you, maybe even fear you or know your strengths. So, King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Oh, that's sliding. And Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're shining bright this month. Something about your throat chakra, or how powerful you are, your potential, your strength, is really what's allowing this wealth to come in. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Maybe something about your charisma, your throat chakra with all of this blue, your strengths, what you bring to the table, something like that will be shining bright this month. You can't miss you, you know? No one can miss you. And I don't know what you do, of course, but it shows that with the Tiwaz rune in the 10th house, that you're a very responsible person. Tiwaz rune is a rune of responsibility, duty, right? Also justice. So you're getting the results of your efforts. You've been putting a lot of effort in your work with the 10th house or your goals, right? And so because you have, it seems like it shows this month, you'll be receiving a lot and generously with the Gebo rune, because of your efforts towards your goals or your work. You can't miss you. We can't miss you this month. You can't be missed, is what I'm trying to say. And this is the month where you are elated, you are abundant with the Ten of Pentacles. This is not the first time we see that a large sum amount of money or income is appearing in your life with the Ten of Pentacles. Your financial dreams with the Nine of Pentacles are coming true this month. Why? Because with your consistency and your sense of duty and responsibility, it shows who you are. Something about it will show. Maybe this is branding, maybe this is your company speaking about you, an award that you're getting at work or something. I don't know, but you really are seen this month. There is a volcano here, a huge surprise of something going. Maybe some massive news about your work or people talking about you this month. It's coming as a massive surprise, and it's taking you places this month, and it is resulting in you having abundance. So that's the journey. The journey talks about how you've been working hard, how you've had a sense of duty and responsibility. And Queen of Wands, this particular King of Cups with the mic here, shows that you're suddenly loved so much this month. A lot of people are talking about you, talking about your strength, how amazing you are, and that directly leads to a lot of money. Perhaps this is a new chapter where new opportunities open up, or simply a massive income that comes in that allows you for the first time to do what you like. Very amazing reading, my dear pile number 4. I wish you the best of luck. Wow, what a month. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to I just saw something. Perhaps something towards the very end of May, 30 and 5. Maybe it's going to start towards the very end of May or beginning of June, this whole situation. Let's see what this shows. I wish you the best of luck. This was your reading. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 4, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.